All right, welcome, welcome. Here we are on final approach into Juneau. Had a little issue with the RNAV on ATC and the AI not working. So luckily we've got perfect weather for this approach, so it's not going to be an issue. And deactivate autopilot a little early. Pop up in the seat here a bit. We're on final for runway 08 to Juneau. We popped up that high. There's the airport out there. Just see it. Our gear down at this point. Whoops. That was activating the parking brake. That does us no good. Alright. Gears down. Slow down a little bit. Oh, interesting. Looks like there's kind of a hill between us and the runway. Interesting. Well, I can see.
Whiskey Bravo cleared to land runway 8.
Here we are.
008 at 20.
20?
Cleared to land runway 8 Dare Tree Whiskey Bravo.
Out of the north at 20 knots. Fun crosswind. Although I don't know just how much wind plays a part in this, to be honest. Oh, look at this. That's sweet. Flats in a minute, but we gotta cut back on our airspeed. 160 knots, 1,800 feet. Got the runway right in front of us. Looking for poppies or vossies, don't see any right now, but thankfully, whew. 3-mile final right now, according to 4Flight. Thankfully, we've got perfect weather. This would be a lot more interesting. This hill's going to be a challenge. Oh boy, we are going to fly right over those treetops. Oh, this will be cool. Okay. I love this plane, so I don't want anything to happen to it. Flap deployment in about 10 seconds. Whoa, right over the trees. Ugh. Wow. All right, we're good. Make sure to keep that airspeed at 85 or above so we don't fall out of the sky. Interesting. One light. I only see one light. Red or white. Never heard of that before. Runway 8 confirmed. Throttle back to idle. Reversers. Man, look at the countryside. Look at the mountains around us. Wow. Alright, down safe. Come on, ATC.
Whiskey Bravo exit runway when able.
Got it. There we go. Well, first trip to Alaska in the sim. Not exactly clear on what was the issue on the RNAV approach, but still got us down.
Dare Tree Whiskey Bravo contact ground on 121.9er.
Definitely helped that the weather was good, though. This would have been a white knuckler in IMC. All right, tune ground, taxi to parking.
Ground Dare November.
Especially with that hill right in front of the runway.
Taxi to parking.
Yeah, you saw it. We were coming right over the
Air
treetops.
November 34 Whiskey Bravo taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Alpha Delta 2.
All right. Alpha Echo Delta
Taxiing
2.
to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Alpha Delta 2 Dare Tree Whiskey Bravo.
Oh, looks like I forgot to turn my landing lights on. Oops. Sorry, I was so consumed with that approach that didn't get a chance to even get to that. Well, we have our taxi lights on now. We did land with all of our other lights on, nav, strobe, and pulse. And luckily, in these kinds of conditions, it's not like we needed the landing light. Never been to Juneau. Been to Alaska in real life, but never to Juneau. Okay, they want us to travel right along everybody's driveway. Seems like this would be the better place to travel, but maybe that's for cars. Call me crazy. I don't know. Nearly to GA parking. I think the longest flight, or close to the longest flight, I don't know, I went from Duluth to Boise. That was about 3.5 hours. This was Missoula to Juneau. Comparable, maybe a little bit longer. Not sure. Maybe comparable. I don't know. I think I took off about 8:45 LA time, and it's now 12:07. So, but about the same, I guess, as the Duluth to Juneau. I'm sorry, as the Duluth to Boise flight. Holy smokes, there's like a party going on at the ramp here. Look at all these guys. I love these blue arrow guides, but you gotta watch out. Like, I'm gonna have to kill this guy here on the left. Watch out there, Cochise. I have to dodge these airplanes. Alright. Let's kill the light so we don't blind the guy. Where is our... Oh. Shit. Hold on, let's do a loop-de-loop. Here, we'll loop around this car. This truck. You're probably wondering what I've been having for cocktails for breakfast. Alright, now we're in better shape. Okay. Now he's happy. Good. That's good. He's bringing us in. Come on in. Come on in. Give me the X. There we go. Good. All right. Parking brake. Let's turn off the strobes. Pulse. Flaps are up. Fuel selector off. Depressurize. Pitos off. Inertial. Oh my god, I landed with the inertial separator on. Jesus.
Aural warning, okay.
You know. 13 degrees out here in Juneau. Nice day. I'm jealous. Man, it isn't 13 degrees where I am in LA. It's a beautiful, smoky and hot. Just what you want on a late summer day. All right, I think that sums it up. Well, kind of a sloppy approach, to be honest. Not entirely thrilled with it, but bottom line is you want to be able to land safely, and we did. Got to roll with the punches in this sim. There's still stuff that happens here and there. Some of the RNAV approaches seem to go great. Others, like this one, you're kind of on your own. What happened on this before I started recording was ATC just stopped talking to me again. I mean, they cleared me down to 18,000. I was at 24,000. They told me to climb to 250, back to 25,000. I did, and then I just did the math as I was closing in, and I'm thinking, they've fucking abandoned me. There's no way I can descend to where I needed to be at the intersection on the approach plate of Ogeme, Ogemee. Ogeme. I was supposed to be at 3,400 feet, and I was like 15 miles from it, and I was at 22,000 feet. I'm thinking, guys, you forgot about me, didn't you? So we did a extended circular descent, like the kind they do in war zones, where we descended rapidly, kind of like if you picture a corkscrew, kind of a corkscrew descent, tight circles, rapid descent to get down to a reasonable approach altitude, which we did. But I have to tell you that having it be VFR conditions today, or VMC, visual meteorologic conditions, is a big help, because this would have been an adventure trying to find the airport if it had been cloudy. But it is what it is. We're still working out the bugs in this game. I realize that. You got to be patient. It's still a lot of fun. So that was our flight from Missoula to Juneau. Not sure where I'll go now. I might head up to Anchorage. Might go back to the lower 48. I'm not sure. But I might even break out the Icon and do some flying around this beautiful scenery in Alaska. Maybe land on a few of these lakes they're famous for. We'll see. In any event, that's it for now.